It's just
Hello, Sean. Hello. Sean. Getting myself organized. Hello. Getting. You know, like I think I'm over rested. You get what I mean? Like I think I slept too much today. That I kind of have a headache. I'm actually gonna eat some of these espresso beans and hope that the caffeine does a little something, something. Yo, Ona, thank you for the 14 months, dude. Welcome back. Yeah, well, you know what was weird? I felt extra sick today because I woke up, I got some food, and then I went back to sleep. And I woke up and I went back to sleep. But one of the dreams that I had a dream today that I was a professional eater. Like I watched a video like last night as I'm falling asleep of like competitive eating. And then I had a dream today where I was a competitive eater. Like somebody that like eats as much as they can for like money or like a sponsorship or something. And I woke up feeling so sick because I had eaten so much in my dream. It was so real. It was very weird. It was very, very weird. Hi, everybody. Hello. Yeah. Sorry for sleeping through stream last night. Oh, did you ever stop her, Healthy? No. No, I did not, Ona. Hi, everybody. If you want me to say hi, to you, individually, say hi. Hello, Jub. Phil. Bulba. Yeah, I'm sorry I wasn't here. I was really tired. I stayed up all night the other night. No. Yeah. This means I'm 24 hours late. Yeah. I'm gonna go with a no because I want to open up. How about this? I'll make you a deal. I'll split the difference. All right. I'll split the difference. I'll wear the ears, and I get to open a pack. Is that fair? I think that's pretty fair. I think it's a pretty reasonable way of dealing with the situation. Yeah, you guys don't mind that? Where are the ears? That is a good question. I don't know. Somewhere. Alright, as long as you guys all agree mutually. Oh, here they are. I just did my hair for stream too, and now it's all deflated. I gotta redo it. Hello everybody. Greetings. So, oh yeah, thank you for removing the ban. Malcolm Reynolds. Who is that? Malcolm. You know, I put product in my hair too. Oh, from Firefly. Yeah, I knew people that used to watch this. I never got to watch it. I put product in my hair too. I wanted to look nice. I feel like the days that I dress up as in do my hair and makeup and whatever for stream, I feel like I feel the best. And right now I feel like utter trash from sleeping all day. I slept all day. Yeah, I have to impress you, right? It's like when you get into a relationship, right? Like let's compare it to a relationship. You can't stop trying just because you're in a relationship. You don't have to try as hard, but you can't stop trying, you know? Thank you, Brown. I'm gonna get some water real quick because I'm so dehydrated. I literally woke up and then got to stream. Literally turned on my stream, so I'll be right back. I'm gonna grab some water. You have to stop trying and get their expectations real low. Yeah, but stopping trying doesn't get the partner, no? Right? Ugh. Oh, and by the way, for anybody that is curious, I did go to my P.O. box. I did pick up all of the packages. So they're currently sitting behind this wall. We have to decide, do we want to do the P.O. box today? There are three packages. Are you extra thirst today? I feel like the thirst levels are high. I miss one day. Are you okay? Chat, do you need help? Yeah, so I have 3 packages that I picked up. We can choose to open them today. Actually, it makes more sense to do it tomorrow, because tomorrow is the first day of the month. First Friday of the new month. So, let's do it then. Open some. Well, we only have 3. So, how big? They're average sized. I don't know what they are. I literally have no clue. Are the senders in chat? I have no clue. I didn't. There really is no there's no names on them. There's no names. Size doesn't matter. Yeah, that's right. Sheesh.
You like jazz?
I got 2 buckets. What the hell does that mean? What does it mean to have 2 buckets? Yes, because I'm wearing the cat ears because I'm technically 24 hours late to stream. October is the best month of the year? What do you mean, bunnies? What do you mean, what? I didn't show up yesterday because I fell asleep. Oh. But we're cutting out, today we're going to cut it right down the middle. I'll do the ears because I said I would. But we'll also do a pack. Yes, today is the last day of September. If you are interested in subscribing or gifting subs to the channel, if you want to save a little bit of money, now is your opportunity. It's snowing outside. Where are you from, Emerald? It is like, I mean, I live in Florida, so if you're interested, you should sub. All right. It's snowing in Arizona? What? Isn't Arizona near the equator? Alright, chat. Time to open a pack of Magique. And this is the Japanese version. So, throw it against the ceiling for good luck. Alright. Alright. This one feels lucky. This one feels lucky. And damaged because I just threw it against the ceiling. I don't know. Yo, Ellie, they give the Prime
Happy
15 months.
Tie less than 3.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. How do I do this? So I think I gotta go like 1, 2, 3, something like that. All right, Phil, you got a big brain on you. All right, magic cards 1 and 2 and 3. Oh, that's the rare. Oh shit! Wait, I fucked it up. Wait. I fucked it up, but we got something cool. We got something really cool, actually. Really, really cool. Look at that. That is so cool. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I think that's worth something. I have no clue. Let's look. It does look cool. It is this is a alternate Japanese art. I think that's so sweet. Is this Croson Grip or is it no, this is Cultivate. Oh no. No, it is Croson Grip. Croson Grip. It is Croson Grip. And it is a hot 5 doll hairs. Not bad. And we actually opened up 2 different rares too, which is kind of sweet. I don't know what this one does. I literally have no clue. And this one is cool, but that's not bad. That literally is the price of the pack. So that's pretty good. These Japanese packs have been very, very lucky for me. Very, very lucky. And then we have a cool foil card. It's not very good, but it's cool looking. All right. Double the price of the pack? Really? Oh, sick. Well, good stuff. And now, I have a bunch of fodder in which I'm allowed to shuffle and not worry about damaging. Put these to the side. Are any of these important? No? Alright, I can shuffle them and not care. Okay, cool. Is there a reason you slept so much? Alright, yeah. So, let me explain why I missed stream yesterday. And what we can do about it today. So, I had to do... Well, there's a story. You guys want to hear a story? Story time? This is definitely a story time, let me tell you. So, on Wednesday, I had one class in which I skipped class last Wednesday because my friend was here. And I wanted to stay at home and hang out with him. And, you know, it was his last day here. So I didn't want to go to class. And actually, last week, I was supposed to do a presentation that I didn't do because I knew that I was going to skip class. So I had to make up for it. I told the professor last week, just so you know, I'm going to be skipping class, but I will be back next week. I will do my presentation then. He said, okay, that is totally fine. My presentation was about an article that was 56 pages long. But it wasn't just 56 pages long, it was 56 pages from a book, meaning it was photocopied like 2 pages. So it was actually 112 pages that I needed to read. And me, being the procrastinator that I am, decided to wait until the very last day to read 112 pages and then create a presentation about it. And I didn't start reading, really, until the night before Wednesday. I started a little bit on Tuesday, but I was really tired, and then I was like, you know what, I'll just do it tomorrow. And then I started on Tuesday night, and I started reading at about, I don't know, I want to say like 9 p.m., something like that, 9:30. I didn't finish reading until 10 o'clock in the morning. Reading, not even doing the presentation, like reading. And I didn't even finish the reading. I finished slightly more than half. It wasn't even ADHD brain. This was a book written about race theory and was by far one of the most complicated articles that I have ever read. I finished about over half the reading by 10 a.m. and I was like, well, I'm really tired and I still have another chapter to go. Should I finish it now, or should I sleep a couple of hours and then wake up and finish the rest? I decided the latter. I wanted to go to bed. I was exhausted. I went to bed at about 10 a.m. I woke up at about 1:30 a.m. I continued to finish my reading, and then I put a PowerPoint together. I get to class a little late, not much, like 7-8 minutes late. And it turns out that there was a bunch of people that needed to do presentations today. But I was so hyped up because my adrenaline was high, because I had been up for so long, and I had been working and reading and thinking, that I'm like, I want to present today. I'm gonna present today. One person presents, another person presents, and then the professor's like, it's time to start doing the class. Oh, hello. Hello, Lily. Are you gonna go? Oh. All right. So I say, you know what, professor, before you start class, I would like to do my presentation. And he said, but you missed last week. You were supposed to do it last week. And I said, yeah, but I told you that I would be here. I told you I was going to miss and that I was going to be here next week. And he said, oh yeah, you did. All right, go present. Well, all in all, I received a perfect grade on my presentation. And if you want to, I would like to do the presentation for you if you're interested in learning. Does anybody want to learn today? Because I think today I have some stuff I want to educate you on today.
You like jazz?
So I think it'd be really fun. I've studied race theory. You know what? Since Bunny already knows race theory, we're just not going to do it. Bunny's... I'm kidding. You're going to learn. Today you're going to learn. You're going to learn today, chat. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if this is not what you want. I know that you come here to relax, to get away from the stresses of life. Log in dog. They gotta follow. And hi, I am an idiot. I am a idiot. Actually, your username is, although supposed to troll, it's actually messed up. It's supposed to be an idiot. Because, yeah. Which is more funny, because that makes you look like the idiot. Alright, we're gonna learn today. And then I have a fun little article of something unrelated that I would like to share.
You like jazz?
Because I thought it was really interesting. It's hailing a follow. I thought it was really interesting. I thought it was pretty funny. So we're gonna learn today. Alright, let's do it. Let's just jump into it. I love learning. I bet you love learning. And this is gonna be fun. I learned a lot in this article, and I did pretty great at presenting. I'm not gonna lie, but I'd like to finish my story real quick before we get into learning. Before we get into class time. I'll finish my story because the story doesn't end at me doing my presentation. I do my presentation. About halfway through my presentation, the professor says, we got to wrap things up because we got to start the class. I look at him and I say, Professor, in the syllabus, you wanted the presentation to be 1 hour long. And Professor, you've also given me the longest article in the entire class for the entire semester. And we're about 15 minutes. We've only done about 15 minutes so far. I said, if you would like me to stop and just give me the perfect grade, we could definitely stop right now. And he laughed, and the class laughed, and he said, you know what? No, just continue. Just continue. So, we continued. We followed through. But that's where the end of the story involving me is. Something I thought was pretty interesting / funny / is that it turns out when you talk about race, it can get pretty heated. And there was a girl in my class that was experiencing what we call white guilt. And another girl in the class got very angry. And tempers were raised. And emotions were high. And then people started yelling, like full yelling. And then the one girl that originally had started getting angry said, I'm done with this. Got up and stormed out and left the class. And the girl that originally had been feeling a little guilty started crying. And the professor started laughing. Because he thought it was super interesting at how fast the emotions had been raised. And he said, the professor has this great Jamaican accent. For some reason, it just adds a little something to the class. And he says, you know the phrase, a spoonful of sugar helps the medicine go down? I give you no sugar in this class. I said, and I started snapping my fingers. I thought that was great. And we essentially talked about how people learn at different times and how it's not easy to learn sometimes. People really enjoy being spoon-fed things, but sometimes the spoon is very large and it's very spiked. So it was probably one of the best classes, like in terms of singular couple, class that I've had ever. And it was also one of the only times in my entire schooling of grad school that I've seen emotions be raised. I've seen people cry. We've done like mock therapy in which somebody's cried, and I've even cried a little. But this was different. This was raw emotion. Raw emotion. Like an argument. Like you're an adult. You should have already been learning this. How dare... Why are you learning about it now? You should have been learning about it before. I loved it. I thought it was great. So, the class ended. Super fun conversation. Super fun class. I'll do the presentation for you now. And I want all of you to take notes. There will be a quiz. There will not be a quiz. But if you want to learn something, I will teach you. I will teach you. Is it going to take an hour? No. It shouldn't take more than it shouldn't take more than a half hour, realistically. It depends. It depends on if you guys have any questions. How many credits is this class? It's like 3. All the classes are 3, but it's a necessary course. It's not like none of the courses that I take are electives, even though they're called electives. They are required electives. Do we have to ask questions for credit? No, but you do have some questions to answer. You do have some questions to answer, in which I would love to hear your guys' answers. I would love to. So, we're going to start my little presentation. Are there right and wrong answers? Yes. To some degree. And there are some open-ended ones. Hello, Patrick. For everybody that is just tuning in, I missed stream yesterday because I stayed up late doing a presentation. I got a perfect grade, and now I'm going to do the presentation. I'm going to give the presentation to you, and you're all going to learn something about race. All right? For a whole hour? It probably won't be an hour. It doesn't matter. How about this? Does it matter? It doesn't. That's there is a correct answer to that one. It doesn't. Because you know why? Because I'm going to teach you anyway, and you're going to learn, and you're going to like it. All right? All right. Here we go. All right, chat. I don't care about showing my last name. You know what? Fuck it. All right. White women and why race matters. All right. Time to learn. I had to read 2 chapters, 2.5. I had to read an epilogue. This was a book about white women that were interviewed in the 1980s and their thoughts on race. All right. And we're going to start off the presentation with a question. Did any of you do the reading? Did any of you do the reading? Can I get a show of hands on how many of you did the reading? And if you say that you did, you are most likely lying. And you know why I know that you're lying is because it was 112 pages long, and you have probably never heard of this book. All right? You probably have never heard of this book. All right. We will follow it up with another great question. That's not it. I don't know what that is. What is that? Oh, there we go. There we go. I fixed it. It's been fixed. Follow up with another great question. I'm gonna make chat a little smaller so you guys can see the presentation a little easier. Another great question. Are you racist? Chat, this is your opportunity. If you would like to admit, only on Sundays. Are you racist? I would hope not. But you will learn, maybe you will learn how some of the things that you may have thought or said in the past may have been racist without you even knowing it. So, in order to figure out if we are racist, let's go over the definition of racism. Copy and pasted. What is the definition of racism? This is copied and pasted from Google. Literally just copied and pasted from Google. You can read it. I don't want to read it, but there it is. But there is slightly more to the definition of racism than just this one. What is the definition of racism based on some old woman from the reading that you didn't read? Well, number one is the previous slide, and the second is a differential access to power, meaning that racism can be seen when one person has power that the other person doesn't. Moving on. Here are some of the fun words that I had to Google for this presentation so that I can understand what this article was about. This took me forever. Forever. And if you would like me to define them, that's too bad. You'll have to do the reading and look them up yourself. It is a word. These are actually some really good words. They discursive. I still don't even really know what that means, even though I looked it up so many. I looked it up more than 3 times. I'm not gonna lie. I looked it up more than 3 times. It took me forever. I really don't know. But they are super interesting. I understand a majority of them now. It's broken up into 2 chapters. Chapter 6 is Thinking Through Race. Discuss how white women think through race, because obviously white men never think through race. That's a lie. Has some great quotes as well as some pretty racist ones. And it really hurt my brain, because that's where a majority of the vocabulary that I didn't know or had to relook up. Chapter 7, questions of culture and belonging. What is white culture? Talks about Ashkenazi Jews and talks about how whiteness may or may not be possibly linked to, and my camera is behind it, dominance. dominance. So, Chapter 6, Thinking Through Race. These are the 3 most important things that you will learn about this chapter right here. Essentialist racism, color and power evasiveness, and being race cognizant. And we're going to go over them. Do not worry. I know you're all stressing, biting your nails, at home, rushing to take notes. But it's okay. You will learn. You will learn. What is essentialist racism? Great question. Well, it's bad. That's the first answer. The definition in the reading is the notion that race makes a difference at the level of biology and being. And it's important because it's the basis on how we talk about race. Essentially, when we say the word race, we have already made a difference. As in, when we say that race exists, we are declaring that there is a difference between one and another. So when we talk about race, we talk about it through essentialist racism, which the idea of it came like 500 years ago or something. Thinking through race has 3 meanings. The literal one, when we think about race, literally thinking about race. The slightly less literal one, which is thinking about it in all the fields in which race is applied, thinking about everything and then how race is applied to the field. And then the internally compromising one, thinking about it from a racially identified body, literally thinking about it through someone that is thinking about race. Fun questions that the class will answer that I will not be answering. And this is where the participation is, chat. Here's where I want you to participate. Does seeing race make one racist? What's the answer, chat? Does seeing race make one racist? It's okay to get it wrong, too. I will not judge you, and I will not give permission, chat, to judge you for getting any of these wrong, because race is not easy to talk about, especially if you are white. No, you can answer, bunnies. Does seeing race make one racist? Okay, should race matter? I didn't like put them up in a way that was very well organized, but you can. Does race matter? Should race matter? Does innocence dissolve racism? As in, if a young child says something racist, doesn't know that it's racist, does it therefore dissolve the racism? And does intent dissolve racism? If you're not intending to be racist, but it is racist. Well, you all answered no, and that is the correct answer to all of these. The answer is no. And there's a fun quote. Essentially, to summarize this quote, laws and discrimination and hate crime is based off of intent rather than actual racism and how it affects people. I would say that it is getting better, but in reality, it isn't really getting that much better. So, next time you look at laws and how they are made, try to think about the intent and also think about how it is actually affecting people. All right, what is color blindness? This is where I'm so funny. I'm such a funny guy, chat. I'm so funny. Well, one, it's a genetic mutation that causes inability to see certain colors. Haha, everybody laugh. If I don't see you laugh, you are banned. Number 2, it is an action or mindset in which color blindness is bracketed and ignored. And what's important about color blindness is that it's only really possible if you're white. It's only really possible if you are white. Examples of color evasion: used in the chapter by unawarely racist old women. Now, I thought this was interesting because these are phrases that I've heard in the past, and that I can even say that my younger self has used before, not even knowing that they would be racist, like different variations. I don't care if he's black, brown, yellow, or green. That is an example of color blindness, color evasion. And then there was another one, which I thought was a little more funny. Do you remember the first time you noticed that somebody else was a different color, and the woman said, "I never paid that much attention"? And then ending the quote by, "I'm still not prejudiced." Which, by the way, if you end a sentence or end a thing by saying "I'm still not prejudiced," you might be prejudiced. Fun fact. Fun fact. What is power evasiveness? Great question. It's a lot like color evasiveness, but it's slightly different. Power evasiveness is different than color evasiveness because it requires you to bring attention to the differences in people, but you also say the things that make you feel good and avoid the things that make you feel bad. Power evasiveness is where you avoid bringing attention to the fact that you might have more power than somebody else because of your race. And a good example, used by an old racist woman from the text, is this quote. To summarize, she essentially didn't want to bring attention to the fact that black people did not have skilled labor jobs. And also was a little anti-Semitic by saying that white people are doctors and lawyers and businessmen, which, a little anti-Semitic. I plan on being a doctor, but still, a little bit. Follow up, what is race cognizance? The cognizance of race, duh. Fun fact. Because society deems looking at race, noticing race to be like a bad thing, it skews our view on how we look at race. Poor race cognizance equals poor race cognizance, 1 equals 1. Another fun fact. It points out a contradiction in racism. It acknowledges the existence of racial inequality and white privilege, but it doesn't use differences to justify the inequality. Differences equal race, but racism does not equal differences. And this is probably the best quote from the entire reading that I had to do. I was really exhausted when I got to this point in the reading. This was like probably close to like the halfway point. But there is this woman who is an activist. And she basically says that when white people start being racially cognizant, like they start noticing race and not thinking of it as like a bad thing, right? When we said that, oh, noticing race isn't bad, you know? Well, some people get really introspective and they start thinking about race differently. Like you start, oh wow, am I racist? Like what can I do to change things? I feel guilty. Am I allowed to feel guilty? Well, she calls this soul searching and also calls it a middle class pastime, which I thought was really funny because it's something that we've done for a very long time, but actually has no real positive repercussions. Absolutely, Biter. It is noticing differences is an observation. That's right. But treating people differently because of it is a problem. However, there is an exception to this. Remember that I am in a mental health counseling program. I'm studying to be a therapist. And I'm not going to treat somebody differently because of their race. However, knowing that they are of a different race, meaning they're from a different culture, a different background, they've experienced things that I've never experienced, is important because it means that the way in which we do treat them might be different. Purposefully, like for the better. Because you can't treat everybody the same because not everyone is the same. But also, being different isn't a bad thing, which we will get there. You bring up a good point, and we will get there. I slept, about 16 hours today, yes. Another great quote from the reading. Essentially, to summarize this quote, if you are a white person and you are attempting to be anti-racist and you get patronized for it, it doesn't mean that you should stop. It means that you need to think about what you're doing and change your strategy. Don't start internally, going through a crisis and what did I do wrong? And am I even doing the right thing? No, you just got to change the way that you're doing it. More fun questions for the class. You're the class, chat. You're the class. How does one become anti-racist? How does one become anti-racist? Anybody have any ideas? We're going to solve racism right now. Right now. We're going to solve it on this stream. My white stream. And that's not a very easy question to answer. But the second question is not easy to answer, but is a little bit, you should be able to answer. Do we think that it is realistic in a world that doesn't see race? And I don't mean it in a colorblind way. I mean it in a way in which race is no longer a factor. How realistic is it? And will race always be taken into account, no matter what? Even on a social setting? Yeah, I would argue that it's a very difficult thing to think about. However, I after brainstorming, I do think that there is potentially a world that doesn't take race into account, but only for very brief periods of time. And what I think is required is there being a threat to humanity outside of ourselves. Meaning that if, for example, and I know this is like science fiction, but maybe not. If aliens, if extraterrestrials were to invade Earth or something, try to take us over, that would be probably a moment in time in which we would no longer really look at race anymore. It requires an external threat that threatens all of us. That is the end of chapter 6. That's the end of chapter 6. I hope you learned something. Now, the next chapter is shorter, and we're almost at the end, so don't stress. We'll go back to the regular scheduled program after we're done this. Fun fact. Did you know that European colonial expansion is responsible for white identity? Did you know? Because wow, I am surprised. I am surprised at this fact. I'm surprised. I didn't know. Wow. Is there a good gasp emote in on Twitch? We probably, right? How to sidestep into chapter 7. Do white people have culture? I want you guys to answer these questions. Do white people have culture? What do we think? Not chat, not everyone. I'm getting a little stressed. Yes? Question mark? Yes? Lots of European cultures. I'm not talking about European. I'm talking about white. Do white people have culture? Who falls into white culture? This would be more referenced to America, Ona, but it can be used overall.
You're not my dad!
Yo, Andy, think of the 3
Hi,
months.
Dad, happy 3 months, Dad love.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Who falls into white culture, chat? And what are some examples of white culture? Well, I know you're all jumping to know the answers to these questions. Baseball, American pie. That is actually what some of the people in my class said. They were like, oh, apple pie and hamburgers. That's what they said, which I thought was funny. Here's the answer to these questions. Do white people have culture? Absolutely. Who falls into white culture? White people, duh. And what are some examples of white culture? Capitalism, domination, colonialism, and even a lack of cultural definition in and of itself. Kind of an we'll get to the last one, but it's interesting. I would say that if you didn't learn anything from these slides and you were kind of bored, like if you've been sitting through this presentation so far, chat, and you're a little bored, this is probably where, especially if you're white and you don't know any race theory, this is probably where you're going to learn something. And I hope that you do learn something, because this article really made me think about things and the way in which we look at life and society and race. All right, this begs a bigger question, literally and figuratively. I made the question bigger. Isn't that funny? Everybody laugh. Why might white people not see culture in whiteness? It's a very difficult question, with a very actually easy answer. Exactly. That Sean hit the nail on the head. The reason why white people might not see culture in their whiteness is because it has become the cultural norm for them. It's become the norm. Oh, we don't have culture. We're a mix of people. That's because that's the norm for you. If you think about it from somebody else's point of view, another race, thinking through race, the third variation of thinking through race, thinking about it from a racially identified person, you would say, yeah, white people have culture. You know, when white people get categorized, that's because it's based off of culture in the way that other races are categorized. Here's the definition of culture, copied and pasted from Google. And here's the definition of culture from the reading. The actual grounded terrain of practices, representations, languages, customs, the celebration of a day, coloring or surname, and the traditional foods, and a mode of organizing daily life and worldview. Why is it important to see whiteness as a culture? Probably one of the most important slides that you will learn from in this entire thing. If it's not viewed as a culture, it will be viewed as the cultural norm, which is super important that it doesn't happen. And culture is an identity and practice. And if we choose to not view it as a culture, it will have no identity and no practice. And therefore, there will be a justification for all the wrongdoings that have been done. Well, it wasn't white people, because there is no white culture. There is no whiteness. You need whiteness in order to define all of the things that have been done by white people. And it helps define the dominance it has in society. And look, I'm so funny. You mean there's whiteness and dominant culture? Whiteness is the dominant culture in the economy and education in America? What? Gasp. No way. I had no clue. Oh my God. Did you know? Oh my God. That's incredible. I'm shocked too. I'm so shocked. Another fun fact. Did you know that it's easier to see whiteness as a culture if you're not white? Which goes back to what I was saying about other cultures and races seeing whiteness. They'll say, oh yeah, whiteness is a culture. It's because it's easier if you're not white. And to put it into an equation, being oppressed is easier equals easier to see oppression. Healthy, I love you. Healthy, I love you. Healthy, I love you. End of chapter 7. I hope you learned something from that one. We're at the home stretch. We're at the very end. We're at the very end. We're on to the epilogue. Here's a good quote from the epilogue. This one is a little bit harder to understand, but you can literally, you know what, you want to talk about how it was difficult for me to read this and why it took me so long? Read this paragraph for me, and then try to fully understand what this paragraph says. Like, just, I'm not going to, like, leave it up for too long, because I don't really want to read it, and I don't want to have to try to break it down. But you want to understand why this presentation took me so long. This was one paragraph taken from the entire reading. This is not an easy paragraph to read. It took me multiple tries to fully comprehend what it is trying to say. I will move on. And this is the last. This next slide is the last slide. Which, if you didn't learn anything from this entire thing and you were bored in the entire thing, and right now you're playing Clash of Clans or old school RuneScape on your iPhone, this last slide is probably the slide that you should learn something from. Like, literally, pay attention to just this last slide, because it summarizes the entire PowerPoint, the entire presentation into one slide, and why this whole thing is important in the first place. Why is it important to define whiteness? Defining whiteness is important because defining whiteness affects all races. Because in America, this article was written about American white women. We see things from a white lens. Everything is done because white people essentially have all the power. So we have to define whiteness because it will allow white people to see the lens that they don't even know that they are seeing through. We give a definition to whiteness so we can understand the context to everything that is going on in our culture in America. By seeing this lens, we can reconceptualize history and reconfigure the racial landscapes that have defined America, which is technically a political change, and is probably, and I mean by probably, definitely a good idea. And that is it. That is the end of my presentation that I gave to my class. So, I hope that you learned something from it. That was a very brief summarization of everything that I read, and broken down into a very understandable, hopefully an understandable presentation. And that's what I was doing yesterday. When do we start screaming? You can start gifting the subs now, if that's what you're trying to say. Yeah, you can't even tell that it was done last minute. You know why? Because I tried really hard, and because I my brain hurt. trying to understand that. The article didn't make people emotional. The article itself didn't make people emotional. It was the conversation that led the article. It was the idea that there were white people in the class that were learning something right now that they didn't know before. And other people in the class were a little annoyed because they had only been learning about it now. As in this idea that white people have culture, people of color already knew this. Like, it was already a thing. But a lot of white people don't know that there is a thing of white culture. And that annoyed some people. And then tensions were raised and people got angry. And one thing led to another. So that is my presentation. I really hope you did learn something. I'm done with the education. I'm glad that I got to use my presentation for multiple instances. Do you think that the reading of the text being from white women in that period and your understanding of race as a male in this period makes your lens different? Oh, absolutely. 100%. Not even close. The reason why this article was written from the perspective of white women was it was written in like the 80s, and apparently there was like something going on during the 80s that was, the professor talked about it. I didn't really understand it. I don't remember it. Something about how there was like like there were differences being pointed out between gender and race at the time. And it was thought to be relevant to talk about the perspective of race from white women specifically. What is your GPA? It's 4. It's a 4 at the moment. You know? Not to brag, but right now it's a 4. I used to use the metaphor of maps. People always made their local area larger than other places, but Western culture exports its culture so hard and doesn't see its biases, and so our standard global map make Europe and America look huge when they're much smaller by landmass. Oh, interesting. That's really interesting. I mean, to be fair, all of the globe is a little messed up because of how we map things, because it's done on a sphere. But I didn't know that. That's really interesting. Japan is actually the size of the East Coast. Wow. That's really interesting. That's really interesting. I know that Israel is the size of New Jersey. That's kind of interesting. But that's really cool. I really hope you did learn something, because it took me a long time to fully understand what this article is talking about. And if you are interested in reading the book that this comes from, like if you're like, wow, I am so enthralled, my brain wants to grow larger than it is. The book is called White Women, Race Matters. So if you want to read it, that's what it's called. I learned that you're really good at public speaking. Thank you. I attribute my public speaking to my Twitch. I actually really enjoy public speaking. I think it's really fun. And I think it's really fun because you get to talk about a topic that you are interested in and present it in a way that you want to present it. I tend to lean towards humor, even in a really serious topic, because I think that humor makes things easier to digest. So I try to be a little funny, but without being like overly offensively funny. Interesting, Biter. Is there? Send me the link. If you have the link, Biter, I would like to look at it. Oh, I have terrible anxiety. But when I'm prepared, when I'm ready, when I fully understand my subject, I have no stresses. I have no stresses. So, and I understood my topic. At least I made it seem like I understand my topic. So, and the professor liked it. He gave me a perfect grade. So, mission accomplished. Are we smarter now? You tell me. Yeah, you can send the link. Post it. Post the link. I want to look at it right now. I'm really interested in that. I think my brain has more folds. Good. I'm glad. That makes me happy. That makes me happy. The true size. Search and drag and compare size. Wow. Wow, look at that. Oh my god. Japan literally is the size of the East Coast. And Europe is so small. Holy crap. China, India. Wow, and China is small. I actually thought China was bigger than this. Go to Greenland? Oh my god. What the fuck? To be fair, nobody lives in Greenland. Nobody lives in Greenland. Greenland has 0 inhabitants. Oh shit. Oh my god, what? Oh, it's a... Oh, this isn't the actual size. Oh my god. What? Oh my god. How did this become... Dude, Greenland is a... Greenland is a shower, not a grower. Oh my god. It's a shrinker. Yeah, that's right. Oh my god, that's insane. And America is so tiny. Like, that's incredible. I kind of want to, like, line it up like this. Like, put them all in the equator. Let's look at Australia. Let's put them all in the equator and, like, compare the size. Wow. It's, like, almost the same size as America. This website is awesome. All right, let's look at Russia. I mean, I have to see what the actual Russian size. Sheesh. Wow. Yeah, remember, chat, size doesn't matter. Now put Turkey. All right, I'll give you Turkey. I'll give you Turkey. Sheesh. Wait, we gotta look up the most important one. Vatican. The Vatican. Where's the Vatican? Where is it? There it is. I got it, chat. I got it. Look at this boy. You wouldn't even know. You're like, you'd think that's part of the U.S. Look at this. Oh my god, it's a dot. What's the? Does it say? Here comes the boy. Hello, boy. Alright, this website is dope. This website is very cool. I definitely recommend it. TheTrueSize.com. The True Size. What's going on? I just gave a presentation to the class. And if you would like to learn from my presentation, you can go back into the VOD and click and rewatch it. I hope you guys learned something. I think you did. This website is dope though. I'm a big fan. Wait, how big is Antarctica? Let's. Oh my God. What? What? Sheesh. Wow. On a similar subject. All right. I hope this doesn't. It's not malware. What's an antipode? The antipodes of any place on Earth is the point on the Earth's surface which is diametrically opposite to it. Oh, that's cool. Wait, that's actually really cool. So, like, you know how there was always, like, a joke? I remember there being, like, a joke of, like, being a kid that's, like, you know, oh, I'm gonna dig a hole to China, you know? Like, I'm just gonna dig a hole straight down right to China. Well, turns out, opposite to New York, if you were to dig straight down, is the middle of the ocean. Okay, fair. Huh. What about Florida? Okay. Alright, well, not that much different. This website's cool too. Antipodes Map. Recommend this one too. This one is dope. Happens when there's 75% chance. Yeah, no, it's true. It's probably, that makes a lot of sense. Alright. I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna use a bathroom. And so what I want you to do during this time is I want you to think about your whiteness, chat. That's your think about your whiteness. Hello, Array. What if the chat isn't white? Think about it anyway. I don't know. Think about it think about how teeny tiny the size of Greenland is in comparison to the rest of the world, all right? All right, I'll be right back. I'll see you guys in like an hour. Hello. Hi, chat. How are you? It's nice to see you. Hello. How are you doing? So I know that we just got done being educated. There's one other thing that I wanted to educate you about that's definitely not as intensive and is slightly more fun. Oh, definitely Twitch Prime. It's September, chat. All subs for yourself or gifted, they're 20% off right now. And today is the last day. With only 35 minutes remaining. Even an Italian sub, that's right. It's till 11:59 Pacific Standard Time. Oh. That is right. It is discounted treats for Lily. And discounted smiles for me. Actually, that's not really what that's really not what I wanted to educate you about. I wanted to educate you guys about something, something a little more fun. I wanted to educate you about art. I don't have a presentation for this one, but I wanted to draw attention to something that was in the news recently that I thought was awesome. No, not Etsy. No. This doesn't involve me. But if you don't know me or know about my interests and likes and whatever, Vince, you can follow. Pancake, you can follow. I don't know. I don't really watch Philip DeFranco anymore. I used to back in the day, but this is just an article. I read a lot of media. I read a lot of. Yo, Ona, thank you for the 5 gifted, dude. That means a lot. All right, we'll get Lily a treat real quick. We'll get Lily a treat. Thank you, dude. That really means a lot. Oh, Lily. Oh, there she is. That was quick. Up here, baby girl. Ah, she don't want it. She's a little camera shy. I'll just throw it to her. Joe. Ona, I love you. And Lily says thank you for the treat. And I do appreciate the gifted subs. Thank you. All right. So this is something cool that if you guys don't know me or my interests, I'm a really big fan of art. I'm more of a fan of modern contemporary art, which I know the term modern is no longer the term that we use for like current art. Modern is talking about a very specific period of time. But this was in a museum of modern art. So this is something cool. So I will set the scenario. There is an artist that signed a contract with a museum, a Danish museum, and the artist was paid $84,000 for 2 pieces of art, in which this is what the guy sent the museum. Are you ready for this? Are you ready for this? The museum paid $84,000 for 2 canvases of this. There's nothing on it. It is completely blank. I can't even zoom in. It is a blank canvas. And you know what the title of this is called? Take the Money and Run. Take the Money and Run. This art piece is now one of my new favorite art pieces ever. This is exactly the kind of art that I enjoy. You know how we talk about, the reason why I like this is that a lot of my friends are not a big fan of art. They can look at a painting and be like, oh, that's a beautiful painting. Look at a Van Gogh painting. They'll look at and the banana dance is my favorite piece of art at the moment. My favorite piece of modernized art. The reason why I love this piece is because there's like this joke that a lot of people who don't really appreciate modern art say. It's like a very common joke. They say, "Oh, I could just give them a blank canvas, Like I could just not paint and then say that's modern art." I've heard that a lot. I've heard that's like a joke that people make about modern art. And this is exactly that. Literally a blank canvas that was turned in. And I will bet you that this piece of art is worth so much more than the $84,000 that the person was paid. This is I can almost guarantee, this is like $1 million canvas. This is $1 million canvas. The entire point of the entire point of the thing, take the money and run, is that it's supposed to be a statement about how underpaid artists are. Haning told the whatever, he decided to keep the money after rejecting the idea of reproducing art that was more than a decade old. Instead, he wanted to create a work that dealt immediately with his own work situation. I encourage other people who have just as miserable working conditions as me to do the same. If they are sitting on some shit job and not getting money, and are actually being asked to give money to go to work, they should just take the money and run. I thought it was great. I love this art piece. I saw it, and I wanted to talk about it on stream, because I want to know your guys' opinion. We can argue that everything is art. Hi, Tori. Do you think this is art? Do you consider this to be art? Personally, I don't mean on a general level. Do you personally think this is art? It's more than just a canvas. I think people get hung up on that. I get it. It's like a joke because the canvas is hung up. No, I'm kidding. It's the context. Yeah, I agree. I agree. I think this is great. I think it's art. Anything and everything is art, chat. Anything and everything is art. I love this. I think this is great. I would love to buy this and hang this in my home. But I don't have $84,000, which it's definitely worth more now. Like, it's not close. It's definitely worth more. If this went to auction, it is $1 million canvas. Like, not close. For me, it's symbolic, but not art. Isn't a symbol art? But I understand. I get that opinion. A long watch. All right. Yeah, this is a little long, but oh, I'll definitely watch this. I'm like skipping through it, like to look. This is dope. This is really cool. I'll sell you a blank canvas for $20. I will pass. I don't really have the money. He's a Jewish creator too, and it shows up in his content. Oh, that's dope. That's really cool. Yeah. I don't have anything more to teach you, chat. That is all the education that you will get from me tonight. I hope that at the end of the day you learned something, whether it was about this art piece or about race. Yeah, I have no more lessons. Now we can hang out and chat and be AMA. Ask me anything. Yeah, Bet Bunny, send it to me. Did we pass? I don't know. Did you pass? Thoughts on soup? That's good soup. Do you see the new game in Sound Mind? No, I did not. I did see this game called New World that people are playing. It's like a RPG that Amazon made. I was kind of interested in looking at it. But it's $40 for a game that I don't even know if I'm gonna end up like really playing. I prefer thick soup, Mayora, personally. A creamier soup.
You like jazz?
Laurie, thank you for the follow. In Sound Mind. Let me look it up. Because I definitely have been looking for like another horror game to play, or more horror games for October. For sure, bestie, I love your neon. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. Definitely the one of the best birthday presents I've ever received.
You like jazz?
Wow, that's amazing, bunnies. Your dad is very talented. That's so dope. The cinnamon bun is awesome. I like that one the most. Bugs, thank you for the follow. Yeah, hi everybody that is new. I need a mental reset because I'm now in I feel like I'm in a lecture mode. Like I'm ready to teach the class something new. I definitely think it'd be fun to be a professor. I've actually really thought about that. I think it'd be fun to pursue teaching, especially in like my therapy field. Maybe it's something that I'll do later in my life. Teach us how to love. I gotta figure that one out first. I'll let you know when I do though. It's the spookiest month of the year. Yeah, I guess so. I would argue April though, because April is tax month. And then I think that you can make an argument that December is either the happiest or the saddest month of the year. Because like a lot of people go through like a seasonal depression in December, but like it's also Christmas time, so a lot of people get really happy. February is the saddest. Why is that? Why is that? I have not watched the latest season of Sex Education. I definitely should, though. It's probably a good idea. I love that show. And I got through the first, like, season and a half or something. What's up, Linda? Hi. Valentine's. Yeah, but, like, I don't really give a fuck about Valentine's Day anymore. Valentine's Day is such, like, a Hallmark holiday. It's such, like, a fake made-up holiday that, like, I don't know. I don't like holidays. I don't like holidays that are made to do something that you should already probably be doing, you know? Like, Valentine's Day is like an excuse to be romantic, right? Like, that's like the point. And if I had a significant other, I definitely would be celebrating Valentine's Day, like go out for dinner or something. But at the same time, the fact that it's like I try to buy a bouquet of roses and it's like $100 or something, like that's obscene. That's obscene. Just joined and good job on the 16 hours of sleep. I haven't slept in 2 days. Yeah, my 16 hours of sleep is following a day of like 3 hours of sleep. So, and I've been awake at, like, I've been like intermittently sleeping and waking up all day. Like, I went to bed and I woke up and I went to bed again and I woke up, and like beer drinking year round and not just on St. Patrick's Day. Yeah. Yeah, you know what's funny? You know what's an industry I hope dies out? Actual, like, cards. I hope that, like, greeting cards and, like, birthday cards and Valentine's Day, all that, I hope they die out. There's Magic cards I want to keep. I mean, like, Hallmark cards. There is nothing that aggravates me more than spending $6 on a piece of cardboard that will immediately go into the trash a week after its relevance. I haven't slept in 24 hours, but it's Gucci. I will go into a coma, or you'll get epilepsy like me. Please get some sleep. I'd rather get a homemade card. I agree. I think homemade cards are much, much better. You know, one of my, like, I want to say, like, my uncle, he, notorious, I love this, doesn't even open the card. As in, when it's somebody's birthday, right? He will go to the aisle of birthday cards and will just pick one. Doesn't sign it. Just picks one, puts the money in it, puts it in the envelope, and gives it. Which I actually think is pretty funny, because it sends a message. It sends a message. It's not about the card. The card is so irrelevant. Like, oh, haha, there's a funny dog with glasses on this one. That's so cute. No, who gives a fuck? I don't care. That means nothing to me. Kate, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. So, I'm waiting for sleep to kick in. I hope that, and this is the same uncle, by the way, that as a child, he would get the card, right? Like, get the card for, like, his birthday, and wouldn't even open the card. So, like, when he was given a card, he would pull it out of the envelope, and then shake the card for all the money to fall out, and then say thank you. Which I think is also genius. I think it's really funny. Yeah, I agree, Healthy. I agree. It sounds selfish. Yeah, probably. Probably a little bit. But I understand why. Because I fall into the same category of, like, I don't really care about the content of the card unless you handmade it. Like, somebody else's written word that they got paid thousands of dollars to do doesn't really, it doesn't, like, make me feel anything, you know? Like sometimes, I guess. Well, if you wrote something on the inside of the card, that's a different story. But like what was actually like printed on the card, that doesn't mean anything to me. That doesn't mean anything to me. Like if you wrote a nice little note about how, you know, how much I love you and how much you mean to me, like that's a different story. But if it's just a card that says like I love you, you're the light of my life, I don't care. Like you should have wrote that yourself. Print out. I would rather you print out a piece of paper and then write it yourself. Literally. I would rather you get a piece of computer paper, get out a pen, and then write exactly what was written in this Hallmark card and give it to me. That would mean more. It's why when you guys send me cards like to my PO box, they usually really get to me. Because usually you guys handwrite them, and you guys say really nice things. They're not Hallmark cards. They're like cards that have meaning behind them, you know? Exactly. You put work and time into that card that you sent me. You put work. It's not the same. It's not the same. What am I eating? These are dark chocolate espresso beans, which are my favorite candy in the world. Now I want to send you ridiculous pre-printed cards. Hey, if there's money in it, like, I mean, like, I won't really care. Espresso, so you're not going to sleep? I've been sleeping all day. I've been sleeping literally all day. I wasn't really planning on sleeping. I wasn't really planning on it. I want to hang out with you guys anyway. I want to hang out and chat. I did want to look at this game trailer. Make sure there's $10,000 in the card. In cash. The card is like... the card is like this, right? It's just like so widely open because of the stacked cash. I'm not gonna lie, if somebody sent me that amount of money in cash to my P.O. box, I would be stricken with fear, probably. Because there is no way that this money is clean. This is blood money. Somehow, some way, there are drugs involved in this money. You can still send it to me. I'll still take it, but like I'll be a little afraid. That's all. Just throw it in the washer. That's funny. 10,000 yen? What is that, like $100? Sending you a non-pre-written card? Yeah, do it. Absolutely. Anything that you want to send to my P.O. box, I would greatly appreciate. It would mean a lot if you did. However, keep in mind that I am about to switch my address of my P.O. box literally today. I have to renew my P.O. box today, and I'm going to go to the post office to switch it to a closer post office. I sent you a letter a few days ago. Okay. Well, hopefully when I switch it, the post office will send it to the new P.O. box. What if it's not drugs? Just animal what? What do you mean? Do you like stickers? Okay. I like stickers. One of you people out there.
You're not my dad.
Linda. I give gift to apologize for missing stream. Linda, I would have accepted your apology no matter what. I really appreciate it. Thank you for the subs. I'll give Lily a treat. What I was gonna say was, one of you people out there has sent something to my P.O. box multiple times now, and has not paid for the postage. I don't remember who it was, but one of you out there is responsible for about $5 that I've spent now for your lack of postage. I don't know who you are, but if you think that you don't have enough postage or enough stamps, go to the post office. They'll do it for you. No, they didn't, bunnies. I don't even know if they know who they are. Oh, Lily. Oh, there she is. Here comes the girl. Hello, girl. Hello there. Achoo. I didn't land it on my bed. That was a horrible toss. Thank you for the subs. I really do appreciate it, Linda. This is the reason I'm here. Why is that? Why is that, Linda? Would you ever consider trying one of those treats? So I've talked about this before, but I wouldn't want to be the person that consumes cat treats on stream for gifted subs. I wouldn't really want to label myself as that person. It would take a very large donation in which I would like have no other choice. You know what I mean? Like
To pay for the missing postage. It wasn't me, BTW.
Oh my god. That scared the shit out of me. Oh my god. Did I jump? Did I actually jump? Actually, we're 7 minutes away from spooky season, so I'm 7 minutes away. We're 7 minutes away. Did I physically jump? I internally jumped. Like, I felt it. I got you, Somber. Oh my god. That was a good one. Thank you for the donation, DJ. And I know it's not you. Actually, I know who sent it. I know who keeps sending me things in the mail and not paying for the postage. I'm not going to say it out loud. I'm not going to call him out. I will say they are not currently here. They are not currently present. You must have a good poker face. You know, I was actually thinking about going to play poker. Did I tell you about the guy that I met playing Magic? Did I tell you about him? The friend that I made? So I went to the Magic tournament. I posted it in like the Discord like weeks ago. I went to a Magic tournament. The first paper Magic the Gathering tournament that I've been to in years. Like, actually years. And the first thing that I do when I go to an event, especially like a really small one, like one where there's like not a lot of people, is I survey the room. I look around, and I look to see who I feel like is going to be good competition. When I arrived at the store, I looked around, I was like, nah, these are a bunch of scrubs. Because remember, I've played competitive Magic for like over a decade now. I've been in the competitive Magic scene for like over 10 years. I know what I'm doing. And I look around, I'm like, nah, these are a bunch of scrubs. I'm gonna wipe the floor. There was one person in the room, though, besides my friend, who I was a little nervous of playing. And the only reason that I was nervous was that he was wearing a poker hoodie. And people that play Magic are really good at poker, and people that are good at poker are really good at Magic, usually. They go hand in hand. They have very similar skills. They involve cards, bluffing, there are tells. And I was like, damn, like, this guy is probably good. He's wearing, like, a poker hoodie. He's wearing, like, a poker hat. Like, I can tell. Like, he probably plays Magic. I got paired against him in the second round. Which, by the way, I went undefeated in the whole tournament. I won the tournament. I got paired against him in the second round. I was like, oh, shit. I smacked him. I fucking smacked him. It wasn't even close. And we started talking. Really nice guy. And it turned out that he works in the poker room at one of the casinos nearby. And he asked me, he's like, do you play poker? And I said, like, I played one time. I'll tell you the bad beat story real quick, and I'll go back to the original story. The one time I ever played poker, like real cash poker, I went to a casino, $100 buy-in, put $100 in, got $100 of chips. My first hand that I played, got a hand, folded, got a hand, folded, got a hand, folded. Got a hand. Hand was great. Pocket kings, king, king. That's a good hand. King on the flop. So the first three cards that were revealed, there's a king. There's like a dead card, like an 8 or something, and an ace. I'm like, oh, I have 3 kings. That's fucking great. The river card, nothing. The turn, the 5th card, was an ace. It's down to me and this one guy. I shove all in. He calls. 4 aces. The first hand of real poker I ever played, I lost to 4 aces. He had pocket aces and beat my pocket kings, and one on the turn. Which, if you want to look up the odds of getting 4 of one card in a deck, it's insane. It's like, it like doesn't happen. And after that, I was done. I was like, I'm done playing poker. I will never play poker again. Unless I have the money. Because I don't have the money to play around with. Losing $100 to me is kind of a big deal. It's like, it feels really bad. So, go back to the original story. The guy I beat in Magic, he said, oh, do you play poker? I said, nah, like I did one time, but I had a bad beat and I just didn't really play. He said, because if you played poker, you would run people over. And my ego started to soar. After this conversation, I had the biggest, dickest energy the whole night. And essentially, he gave me his number. I asked for his number. And he said that if I ever want to go play some poker and talk strategy, to call him or text him when I'm going to go to the casino and let him know, and he'll get me dinner. Strategy. Yeah. Strategy. It's very possible that he was hitting on me. It's possible. I didn't really get the vibe, though. It's very well that he could have been flirting with me, but I didn't really get that vibe. And to be fair, he's a little bit older. He's like 39, and I only really like to date people that are near my age. So, no, I wasn't particularly attracted to him or anything. He was just a nice guy. He was just a really nice guy. Hello, Ellie. And hi, Fluff. Catboy stream? Well, I didn't stream yesterday, so I'm making up for it by wearing these cat ears today. Long story short, I might play poker soon. Because it might be fun. Who knows? I might be really good. I think I'd be pretty okay. I'm surprised you were even open to dating someone that much older. No, I'm not really open to that. If they were like... What I look for in dating somebody at the moment is I look for somebody that is on a very similar playing field than me. They're at a very similar moment in their life. Either they are currently pursuing a career, or they've just established a career. Not somebody that already has something going for them and is already like I would say that probably your 30s are your prime, right? Like in life. Like in your 30s, you probably have a career or an education. You're already making like big boy money. You probably have an apartment or like a house or something. Like in your 30s, you've like already kind of settled with what your life is about to be for the next couple decades. That's not everybody, but it's a stereotype. I want somebody that is in their 20s, somebody that is still trying to figure out their life or establishing it. So that's just me though. That's just me personally. If you met someone you knew on Twitch and were really attracted to them, would you be open to dating them? I guess so, if they live nearby. Sure. I thought late 20s were your prime. I guess your prime can be at different... Some people peaked in high school. Remember that. Your prime... The only prime that I care about, chat, is your Twitch prime. My day was pretty good, Ellie. I slept all day. I have done a long distance relationship. I would never do it again. It's just not for me. I'm too focused on changing my geographic location and my career for me to get myself attached to somebody that I can't even really be with. So... Thank you, Brits. I appreciate that. I'm too focused on trying to hit partner for me to care about relationships, chat. I don't have time. There's no time for love when you're on the grind. Duh. You know? The grind is real. It's alive. It's a living thing. Oh shit, it's now October. Oh shit, it's the boy. What up? Happy October, everybody. Happy October. I'm waiting for that subathon. Which subathon? Which one? It is officially spooky month, that is right. I gotta figure out my decorations for stream. The one you're gonna do one day, I'll do a subathon when I hit partner. The partner stream that we do is gonna be lit. And probably very long. Yeah, the subs are still 20% off for the next 3 hours. How's the Halloween costume idea coming along? I don't know. I'm gonna be a B. I have no clue. I haven't really purchased anything yet. If I was gonna buy a cosplay, it might take a while for it to come in because a majority of cosplays are from China. So it will probably be longer than a 24-hour stream, Titio, but we'll see. The only grind I'm grinding is Mrs. Lovett's meat pie grinder. The only grind I'm grinding is Grinder. Because I want to be cast in Sweeney Todd. Oh, no worries, Schultz. I appreciate you. Thank you. That would be really fun. I wish that I was living near people that were into cosplay, too. That would make my life a lot easier. But, don't trust the meat pies. Nothing like good old mystery meat. You know what I mean? Good old mystery meat. It's more fun when the meat is a surprise. And when it's put in pies. Ooh, that rhymed. That's pretty good. It's pretty good. I have to put these cards away. Chat, you want to watch me gamble real quick? How lucky am I feeling? How lucky am I feeling? Poll? What's the poll? What are we polling? You think it's gonna be a bad one? Did someone say man meat? You just did. You know, I'll spin the wheel. I'll spin the little. There's a little wheel here. I'll spin it and I'll see what it's gonna force me to do. Uh-oh. Oh, that's the worst one. It's either gonna be buttered popcorn or rotten egg. All right. Jesus Christ, please. Holy shit. Hello, Georgia. The nut. That was fun. You hate popcorn that much? That's like by far the worst one. Because I hate eggs. Normal. Like any egg. Period. So a rotten egg, like that's just like, come on. Come on. That's not fair. Alright, chat, I'll make you a deal right now. 1 sub equals 1 jelly bean. And I will swallow because I'm not a quitter. You're gonna regret that. Sheesh! Alright. Strawberry banana smoothie or dead fish? Aren't all fish dead? That's pretty redundant. That makes no sense. I'd be more nervous if it said alive fish. I'd be more nervous if it said live fish. You know what's funny? Is that I think that was the dead fish one. I don't even think it's that bad. Like, I don't even think it's that bad. What kind of fish? Dead fish. I'd probably eat an alive fish if it was good. Probably. It's like sushi, right? Like raw. That wasn't that bad. I gift a random sub? Oh, that's a scam. You just scammed me in like the biggest way. Oh, that was really big brain.
You like jazz?
That was super big brain, actually. I didn't even think about that.
You're not my dad!
Jay Blaze, blaze it up. Take a hit for me, all right? All right. Let's see. Birthday cake or dirty dishwater? I'm not even a big fan of birthday cake, to be honest. So, really can't win with this one. Hi, I'm Risso. Hi, Risso. I'm Dad. I'm Italian. I'm Jewish. I assume that's birthday cake, but I really have no fucking clue. Did you just gift yourself a sub? I deserved it. Oh shit, I gotta turn those off. My B. Sorry. Sorry for people that want to spin the wheels. Alright, well, alright, I'll do what I normally do, okay? I'll do what I normally do. You will get to be rewarded for my mistake. All right? I'll let you be rewarded for it. I refunded it. It's okay. I'll still do it. For the content of today's live stream, I will reward you for my mistake. All right? Can I get a little, if you guys are new here and you want a little preview of what is going to happen tomorrow, this is what is about to happen tomorrow. Can I get a little sprinkle of good luck sugar in the chat for Carson, who's going to be the only person tonight to spin the wheel? All right, Carson. This one is for you. Whenever you're ready, bud. Whenever you're ready. Good luck. That's how it goes, right? That's how it goes. I'm already wearing the cat ears. You essentially just have a one spin. Scammed. That's pretty good. I'm going to spin it one more time, but I'm not going to give you what this spin is going to be. Just to see what it would have been. Just to see. Just to see. Oh, thank fucking God. Holy crap, that would have been terrible. GG's, Carson. GG's. All right. Hello. It's on the bed. It's on the bed. It's on the bed. Oh, she's looking for it. She'll find it. She'll find it. She's smart. She is smart. Well, thanks for spinning the wheel. Sorry, y'all. That we're not gonna do any more wheel spins tonight. If you guys are interested in spinning the wheels, I'm gonna be turning that on tomorrow. So if you want to come by. Actually, DJ, the last time I did not the last time, I did 40 push-ups at one point. 60 push-ups would kill me. 40, I was really feeling the pain. The lactic acid was building up, you know what I mean? A lot of acid. She has a PhD in everything, yet she contributes nothing to the rent that I just paid today. Which is pretty disappointing. I'm pretty fucked up. I need more points for Bad Wheel. Well, you just got literally a free spin. You were refunded your points. And you spun the wheel and got to give Lily a treat. So that is pretty worth it. I must say. That's pretty worth it. I think you should change it to 10 push-ups. Yeah.
You like jazz?
You're probably right. You're probably right. Chickens for Life, thank you for the follow. Cruel Rice. Wow, thank you for the raid. Holy moly. Thank you.
You like jazz?
Hi, everybody. You are playing Detroit Become Human. Oh, that game is fantastic. Oh, I love Detroit Become Human. It is one of my favorite games I've played on stream ever. Yeah, hi, everybody from Cruel Rice's. I feel like that's so hard for me to pronounce for some reason. I don't know. Hi, everybody. I'll introduce myself a little bit. My name is Tyler. I'm a full-time, I guess now part-time, variety streamer. I'm in grad school to become a therapist. And that is my life. Yeah, and you can see Lily in the background. I just gave her a treat, so she's like really active. She's like waiting for another treat to come. Why part-time? Based off of like the hours that I stream now. But I would like to push it into more full-time. Full-time I consider like 40 hours. I used to do 40 hours. I can't really do that anymore though. Oh cool, I need therapy. Well, legally, I'm not allowed to give you therapy on stream. But legally, I can give you advice. So, if you want any advice, I can definitely help you out. Yeah, thank you for the raid, Cruel Rice. I hope your stream was good. How are you? How is life treating you? Therapy meet. How does it make you feel, Gorilla? Chat flamed you a lot. About what? Did you like fuck up in the game somehow? Like did you like not like was your reaction time bad or something? Oh, you're a bad guy in the game. Oh, that's good. That's fun. I never played through that version. Usually when I play a game that your decisions matter, I always make decisions based off of what I personally would do. And I usually am like a good guy, but I'll make morally gray decisions because that's what I want to do. But I accidentally did a bad. Oh no. Which one? Which one? She called one of the android an it. Uh-oh. Mostly Connor. Connor is a saint. One of the best looking video game characters of all time. A hunk of android meat. She is a high KDA. Yeah, Connor is a dreamboat. Marcus is also hot, but different. They're different. Connor should have been more muscular. I kind of like it the way that he was. Connor was very prim and proper. Connor was very clean cut. Marcus was more like rugged. I don't know. I don't know the word. Oh, no worries, Cruel. I appreciate it. Thank you for the lurk. Thank you to everybody for the follows and the lurks and everything. Daddy Flack. If you guys are not following me on social media, by the way, I would really appreciate it if you dropped a follow on my Twitter and joined the Discord. I have a YouTube channel and Instagram as well. It'd really mean a lot if you did. Don't have to, but Sweet Muffin Boy, thank you for the follow. Kara is also pretty attractive. I agree. She's very cute. Yeah. He was hunkier. Yeah, I agree with that. Any tips on hitting affiliate? I'm trying to get there, but hard to compete in IRL with me doing drunk karaoke streams. All right, you want to know the truth about hitting affiliate? And I know this is going to sound maybe it'll sound a little condescending. It is not difficult to hit affiliate. It is not. If your goal is to get affiliated, you will get there with just time. You put the time in, you'll get there. I promise. Obviously, the better content that you make, the higher chance and the faster you'll get it. But as long as you're doing something that you like, as long as you're putting the time in, and as long as you're paying attention to the people that come into your stream, you'll get there. It's really, I wouldn't stress about it. Wait, you played Detroit Become Human on stream? Yeah, I did. We definitely did. 100%. I don't really play those games. I don't really play many video games on my own anymore. Especially story games. I just don't really put the time into that anymore, so... I don't even think you need to know how to market yourself, King. I just think that if you put the time in, you'll eventually get there. Like, I mean, for me, I got affiliated in a week. I streamed for 7 days straight playing Fortnite 3 years ago, and I got affiliated. I know it's my experience, but it's really not that difficult. Getting partnered, however, that is a big boy goal. That is a slightly more difficult, one may say. Oh, it's a grind, King. It is my ultimate dream, yeah. I can't wait for the partner push to finish. Well, that's the thing, though. Once the partner push is finished, that's when the games really begin. Once I have Twitch's money in my hand, and my blood on the contract, oh yeah, it's what we call insecure job security. Insecure job security, meaning that nothing is guaranteed even when you are partnered on Twitch, including the money that you make or the people that watch you. So it'll definitely be the end of an era, though. The day that we hit partner will definitely be the end of a long, strenuous era. But it will have been worth it. It will have been worth it. Getting I also have this feeling. I have a feeling that the requirements for partner will change. I have a feeling that it's going to get harder. Not soon, but relatively soon. Thank you, Ellie. I appreciate it. It will be a new beginning. That's absolutely right. Absolutely right. Insecure job security, so like working in an entertainment union. No, that's just working in the entertainment industry, generally, where nothing is guaranteed. Nothing. You could be fired on the spot. Soon you can actually pay Twitch to be on the front page. Speaking of which, whatever happened to the stream boosting? Whatever happened to that? Do you remember that period of time where they released this thing that you could use your channel points to boost streams? That was sick. They're making it a paid feature. Oh, as in my chat can donate to me to boost my stream? Darn. Damn, that really sucks. Wow, like, I guess chat's just gonna have to donate to me then. What a nightmare. Twitch doing something useful? Yeah, like banning all the hotspots. When's that gonna happen? I'm waiting for that to happen too. Which today we actually got followed by 2 hotspots. That was pretty fun. Which ones? Haas has really been expanding on his on their we got Zealous Haas and 4 Haas. Not very fun ones. They aren't, those aren't the rare ones. Did you see this? I hope it's a picture of my mom. Oh. What is this? Thank you to the people that just followed me. I really appreciate it. I see you on my Twitter. Let's read this. Let's read this together. I just spun the wheel by accident. Oh, there is no wheel spin. All right. What is this? Today we're putting more power in the hands of the community by enabling phone verified chat. Now creators and mods can require viewers to verify their account via phone number or email before they can chat. Wasn't that already a thing? Or am I wrong? Let's read the blog post. What a great way to not get viewers. That's funny. That's so good. What is this? All chatters must have verified phone numbers. Some chatters must have first-time chatters in my channel must have a verified phone number. Yeah, I'm never enabling this. I'm letting you guys know now. I'm never enabling this. I felt a little weird to enable scheduled ads on my stream because I was afraid that it would tear people away because they don't want to sit through an ad. But at the end of the day, your boy's got to eat some Chipotle somehow, and Chipotle costs money. So, yeah, this is never happening. This is very similar. You want to know, okay, you want to know how to grow your stream? I know there's somebody, to the person that asked how to hit affiliate. A tip of growing your stream, unless you are XQC, even a little bit smaller than that, unless you're hitting thousands of viewers in a day, you should never, ever have follower only mode on. The only reason that I ever turn follower only mode is when we are getting follow botted or we're getting spammed in the chat. We're getting chat spammed, chat botted. This is essentially a version of this. We're never enabling this. That's just not happening. And what is this? Well, okay, I understand sub-only mode. I think that sub-only mode makes a lot of sense if you are a big streamer. Or, I would enable sub-only mode if I was doing a really special event. If I had, like, a big event that, like, I knew was going to bring in a lot of viewers and whatever, then maybe. But like, I don't enable that nonsense anyway. Like I don't, because it just doesn't pull in. Nobody wants to participate in a stream that there's a wall between you and the viewer, you and the streamer. If here's the thing, Twitch is already difficult to engage. Getting people to chat with me on stream is already kind of difficult. For example, over half of you in my stream right now are lurking. Not a bad thing by any means. In fact, the lurkers are the backbone of every Twitch community. A majority of people's Twitch community is lurkers. But getting any amount of lurkers to want to engage, the people that are on the fence, not the people that are there to just lurk, the people that are like, I kind of want to engage, but I don't really know how to. I don't know if I want to talk. That is really hard. So, making lurkers that don't even know if they want to engage, and then putting a wall between you and them by turning on follower only mode, you'll never get. They don't care. They don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. I lurk in the majority of streams that I watch. Stop, you're making them uncomfortable. Lurkers, I'm talking directly to you. Every single one of you right now that is watching my stream that has chosen to not talk with me today, I appreciate you. And thank you for doing exactly just that, for being here. What is this one? Twitch is going to be doing a test with a small group of streamers to make Boost This Stream a paid feature. Boost recommendations. This is 100% a cash grab. You already take half of, at the very least, of our sub revenue. What more do you guys want from our communities? I know what they want. More money. There's really not a point in chatting to Minx. Yeah, that is kind of the interesting part of these big streams, right? There like is no point to chatting with any of these big streamers. They'll never look at your message, like almost ever. Unless you subscribe or donate. Bezos acting like he already doesn't have enough money. I don't even think this is a move on Bezos's part. You think Bezos has any control over Twitch? You think that Jeff Bezos makes any decision that affects Twitch? No. He bought Twitch and then moved on with his life. And just tells the heads, the CEOs of Twitch, to figure out how to make more money. He doesn't care. Twitch is a side project, if that. Bro, if Jeff Bezos is in Pokimane stream, that is fantastic. She read my message once. It's disheartening. That's why small streamers are more wholesome and personal. That's definitely true. Some streamers be like, highlight my message 100,000 points. Yeah, you know what? You know what's so funny about the highlight my message feature in the channel points? You know you can highlight the message for free by just adding them? Whenever you guys type @xdad, it just highlights the message in red anyway. It's like free. The only difference is that everybody can see that you paid for the highlight the message. That's the only difference. Hello, Moj. Exactly like that. Twitch operates at a massive loss, and Amazon has been trying to find ways to monetize a 100% free platform so they can continue to keep it free forever. Only rich streamers are gonna benefit. Sheesh. This is kind of interesting, though. 1,000 recommendations. I don't really know what that means. That means 1,000 different people are going to see you in the recommended for $1. And 3,000 recommendations, $2.97. Wait, so
You like jazz?
are we gonna make money from this as a content creator? As in, when you pay this $1, how much of this dollar am I gonna see? You get nothing? Oh my god, what a scam. Jeez, what an absolute scam. You're getting paid in exposure. You know what's so funny about exposure? Exposure doesn't put food on the table. Oh my god. Exposure doesn't pay for my Chipotle. What a scam. And I'm not gonna lie, I don't really know if I want to expose myself on Twitch. It doesn't feel very TOS. It's like paying an artist in exposure. Trash. Yeah, kinda. Yeah, this will only affect the big streamers. Pretty much. Pretty much. That's not necessarily true. This'll affect medium streamers as well. This will affect streamers that have viewers that donate a lot, that are on the cusp of hitting the large stream, like the mainstream point on Twitch. It'll affect them. Small streamers, it will do absolutely nothing for, most likely. It'll get them to, it'll turn very small streamers into still small streamers, just slightly more viewers, and then I don't know. Like, I don't know if this would affect me. I don't even think that this would affect me as a content creator. Like, maybe. Unless you're a plant and you're exposed to the sun. Yeah, that's good. Isn't gonna make harder for small streamers to gain a follower? No, not really, because small streamers don't appear on recommended anyway. In fact, you know what? I actually think that this is gonna hurt my channel. Hurt. Because a lot of viewers that find me in their recommended. Meaning that I'm no longer going to be on people's recommended because people aren't paying for it. I'm going to get fucked. Basically is what's going to happen. It's going to hurt. The partner push is going to be a larger grind than it already is. Nah, it won't kill my channel. It'll just hurt. It'll just hurt. Minecraft time? No. Give me a reason, Tori. Not gonna lie, I found you through a raid? That makes sense. I just searched just chatting and found you? Oh. Well, hi.
You like jazz?
Angel, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Ellie, thank you for the raid. Selling out by doing Minecraft? You know what's so funny? Is that I wouldn't even be selling out. I wouldn't even be selling out because I wouldn't even be getting paid to do it. If somebody was like, yo, $1,000, play some Minecraft, I'd sell out. Can you help me with my math? Hell yes. Absolutely. Join the Discord and then post your math in the Discord and I'll help you out right now. Absolutely. I love doing other people's homework. I get such a kick out of it because there's no risk on my part. As in, if I wanted to for fun, I could just not help you and just give you wrong answers and then you get screwed because of it. But I actually kind of enjoy trying to figure it out myself. I'm hungry, so I'm going to go grab a cheese stick. Scoosh! Thank you for the raid. I appreciate it. You can't do my homework since I'm Indonesian. Racist? No. I probably can't. It's probably in not English. There's just creative writing homework I really want to do, but I'm lazy. My minor was in creative writing. I can help you out. Did I come in? Did I come in just in time for the cheese stick? Hell yeah, you did. Hell yeah, you did. I'm a really big fan of cheese sticks. Big fan. Love me a cheese stick. You know what I mean? You know what I mean. What's up, Danny? Hi. Oh, Danny boy. I just sent it. Okay. All right, let's look at your homework real quick. Let me see if I can even help you. I'm just going to copy this and paste this. This is not what I expected it to be. I feel like I'm being trolled. Out of curiosity, Angelina, how old are you? You're 14. All right, let's do the math. I guess the better question is, what grade are you in? That's really the information I was looking for. So here's my math. On average, Anna drinks 3/4 of a 12-ounce glass of water in 1 2/3 hours. How many glasses of water does she drink in 1 hour? So Anna drinks 9 ounces in 1 2/3. What does that mean? You mean just in 2/3 an hour? Like 1 2/3? Is that what that means? 9 ounces, 1 2/3. Oh, 1 2/3 hour. Oh. So 60, 80, 100 minutes? How many glasses of water did you drink in 1 hour? And then if you want to make this a little easier, you can divide this by 10 and then get 0.9 ounces in 10 minutes. And then times that by 6, which is 5.4 ounces in 1 hour. That wasn't that bad. That's pretty easy. Is there more? Is there more assignments? Is there more homework?
You like jazz?
Yeah. All right. Keep sending them. Ellie live simp cool. Thanks for being a simp. I appreciate you. I appreciate all you simps out there. It's wrong? Is it? You didn't convert it to glasses.
You're not my dad!
Yo, Scooch, thank you for the gifted sub, dude. How many glasses of water? Oh. It would be 5.4 divided by 12, which would be it's over a third. 0.45, is that the math? I guess, and guess what? I'm in Spain without the S. I'm in pain. Yeah, is it 0.45? I need it in a fraction, I think. Well, there you go. Done. Well, actually, I guess you can divide that by, well, that's so hard. You want 5.4 divided by 12? I mean, then you can divide it by 2, right? You can divide it in half. You just keep going. I mean, like what denomination do they want? %. 45%. No, it was 9 ounces. Wait, was it? 0.9 ounces. Oh. Wait. How do we get 9 out of 20? What? How do we get 9 out of 20? Oh, yeah. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, sure. Yeah. Okay, yeah. That makes sense. 9 out of 20 is 45%. Yeah. How many glasses of water? I would say 45% a glass of water. If I was going to answer this question accurately, I would say she drinks 45% of a glass of water. Not 9/20ths of a glass of water. Who the hell does... Who the hell... Don't mind me and my glass divided into 20 parts. Yeah, and you know what's so weird is that if you want to... You know why I don't like keeping it a fraction? Because if you really wanted to, you could just keep going. You could just keep going. Keep dividing down, right? Right? We say it's 9 out of 20, which equals the 45. Let's just divide it by 3. 20 divided by 3, right? So now we are and 9 divided by 3. We're 3 over 6.66666666666. There you go. There's your answer. There you go. There's your answer. Three. Done. Submit that as the answer. Submit that, because that technically makes sense too. And you know what? Screw it. Let's divide that by. Let's divide this whole thing by 6.66666 so that we can just make this bottom number a 1, right? So 3 divided by 6.666666666. Oh shit, no. 3 divided by 6.6666666. All right, there we go. 45.45 over 1. Oh, whoa. Are you saying that 0.45 over 1 equals 45%? Holy shit. My mind is blown. That's why it's better to just do this. This doesn't make any sense. You know what you should do? No, you should take, well, it was 9 divided by 20. Let's just give them a terrible fraction. Let's like not reduce it. Let's increase it, right? So we'll do like 20 times like 27. There you go. So 540. And then we'll do the 9 times 27. There you go. Submit that. Submit. I want you to submit 243 out of 540. There you go. Done. Done. This is equal to 9 out of 20, which is equal to 0.45 over 1, which is equal to 45%. This is what I'm saying. I posted the next one. This is all accurate. This math equation is technically correct. All right, let's move on to the next homework problem. What's your next? Did you post your next homework assignment? Oh, here we go. Yeah, you have another one. Cool. All right. All right. Sebastian's car used 2/3 of a gallon to travel 24.5 miles. At what rate does the car use gas in miles per gallon? Used 2/3 of a gallon to travel 24.5. Car use gas in miles per gallon. Well, if you were to take 2/3 of this number, right? So if we were to take 24.5, wait, am I wrong? Wait. 2/3 of a gallon for 24.5. Cross multiply and divide. I guess that would be the easiest way. I'm trying to think about it like, this one hurts my brain a little bit more, but I think I do understand how this works. So half of this. Am I wrong to say that half of so this divided by 2, 12.25 equals 1/3 of a gallon, right? That equals 1/3 of a gallon. And then therefore, if we just time this by 3, 36.75 equals 1 gallon. Right? Right? That's it, right? Am I wrong? At what rate does the car use miles per gallon? Yeah. This one was easier. Actually, I think they're equally as easy. Maybe this one's a little bit. They're equally as easy. Needs to be a mixed number. What the hell is a mixed number? Schwartz, listen to Schwartz. No, 33 miles per gallon? Really? Fraction and whole number. Is this not a whole number? What kind of fraction do they want? What? How do I turn this into... What? I'm so confused. Oh, you want... Oh, they literally want it to be 30... Oh my god. 36 3/4. That's so ridiculous. That's so stupid. Who does that? I hate math? Well, I hate it because it doesn't make any sense why they would want you to do it this way. As in 36 3/4 is the same thing as this, but this number is more understandable. The thing about math is that you don't use fractions in math. Like, you know, like a pie chart, right? Like, you don't say, oh, I ate 3/4 of a pie. Like, you could, but normally you would just say, no, I ate 75% of the pie. Fractions, like, are useless. Decimals just make more sense. Yes, Tatio. I did know that 0.9999 repeating is equal to 1. And the way that that can be proved is that 1/3 equals 0.333333. So therefore, 3 out of 3 equals 0.999999, which is equal to 1. I'm here because I have online classes. You posted the next one? Can I ask a question? Sure. I wonder what the people on the Discord think without any context. People on Discord don't think. They do, okay? On average, Logan Paul drinks 2/3 of a 6-ounce glass of water. Okay, so he drinks 4 ounces every 135 minutes. How much water does he drink in glasses per hour? Wait. So, you have been watching XQC? Really? No, not really. Why? 4 ounces of... This guy drinks no water. What? This guy drinks no water, like at all. Is that the answer? Is it 8/27? There you go. Calling the people in your Discord out for not thinking, very XQC energy. I just mean people who use Discord, period. Even I use Discord, I don't even think. Oh, you have more? There you go. The chat did the math for you. 8/27ths a glass per hour. Good for you guys. You guys are so smart. You guys are so smart. No, I didn't see any of shit camp, no. I know that Minx was talking about shit camp today, like on stream, but I didn't really know what it was. I don't really know what any of the camps are. I don't know what that means. What type of math is this? Can you solve my question? Yeah, did you post it? Or did you post it in the Discord? Look up XQC's outfit. You can send me a picture. You can like post it in the Discord or post it on in the chat. Holy shit! What the fuck? Oh, Diablo Mix already fixed it. Already did this problem. What the hell is this nonsense? Water is flowing in an open channel at a depth of 2 meters and a velocity of 3 meters per second. It then flows down a chute into another channel where the depth is 1 meter and the velocity is 10 meters per second. Assuming frictionless flow, determine the difference in elevation of the channel floors. No. I don't want to do this. This is like real math. This is like shit that I will never have to do in my life. I like practical math. This is math for like engineers or some nonsense. And this also takes into account frictionless flow, which is just definitely not true. Come on, it's easy. This is also like physics too, right? Assuming we determine the difference in elevation. Bernoulli's equation. Yeah, let me just use Bernoulli's equation real quick. Let me just do that real quick. I don't even know what that is. I've never heard of Bernoulli or his equation. Ratatouille? Can you be my math tutor? You want to trust me, who has no idea what Bernoulli's equation is, to be your math tutor? Also, there's no way I'd do it for free. I'm sorry to hear that. I'm sorry to say this, Angela. There is no way that I'd do it for free. That is not match I know how to do. Yeah, I don't know how to do this math either. 3.64 meters. There you go. Sick. Isn't Bernoulli the statistics guy? Maybe. Life in the universe. Interesting. What did you learn? Tell me something that you learned from that class, Britt. Tell me something that you learned. How you doing, Dyer, by the way? It's nice to see you. We're currently helping people with their homework. Or we were helping one person with their homework. You found the clip? Yeah, he looks drunk. Look how red in the face he is. Look how red his face is. Why would anybody do this? Why not? It's fun.
Watch the slip. Watch the slip.
Who was this? This is XQC. This is the biggest streamer on all of Twitch.
Oh, he has tape on him. Don't worry.
Oh my god, look how red his face is. Holy shit. Oh, it's blush. Oh, okay. I understand. How many months is the internship of your school going to be? It's going to be a full year. I take 4 months of practicum and then 8 months of internship. And practicum is essentially internship, but slightly less responsibility and slightly less hours. So he looks blended. You talking about his makeup, or are you talking about like him being like Swifty? Aliens probably exist. Yeah, it's statistically likely that aliens probably exist. Oh, I have to eat a jelly bean, right? Because Scoosh gifted a sub. All right, let me do that real quick. Give me a good one. Butter popcorn again. Fuck. Gross. Oh, God. Oh, it's so gross. Wait, a gifted sub equals a jelly bean? No, not anymore. We're upping it to 5. I can't do the 1 anymore. Mistakes have been made. And by the way, if you guys didn't know, for the next 2 hours are the last hours of September. So if you're interested in supporting me as a content creator or subscribing for the first time, now is your opportunity. Changing the rules. Yeah, 1 gifted sub is definitely too low. Definitely too low. But you also get to give Lily a treat, so like there is upside. Changing the rules. Here's the thing, Sean. Here's the thing. I don't make the rules. All right? I don't make them. I enforce them. Oh, no more math? I'll help you with your math. Oh, by the way, I just noticed this in the video. Boom. Look at that handle of Tito's. Look at that handle. And it looks empty too. Right there. That's all that's left. Myth actually looked incredible. Yeah, you mean in drag? Well, Myth is kind of pretty. Myth has a pretty element about him. A handle of Titio.
You like jazz?
It was 112 pages long. That was how long that I had to read. The longest article that the entire class has to read. The way that this presentation was worked is that everybody in the class was given one article to read that they had to present, and I was given the longest one. Ambivalent isn't a Nelly Furtado song. Well, some of these words I already knew. Like cognizant. But it was more to understand the context in which they were being used. Like some of these words I already know, like racism. I already know what racism is. However, the definition of racism is important for my presentation. Why discursive again? Because discursive was probably one of the most used words in the entire article, and it was really hard for me to understand discursive being used. And for anybody that wants to know the definition of discursive, it means to jump around from topic to topic, like rambling. Abhorrence, yeah. Abhorrence means something that is not a feeling of repulsion. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't know a few of these. You literally made me smart. Well, I hope that you guys learned something. If you guys want to learn a little bit more about my assignment, just go back on the VOD today. Should be pretty interesting. Reify, to make something more concrete or real.
Reify.
Oh, that's a really good way of memorizing that word, Dan. Oh, that's a really good way. Well, it's not the opposite of cursive. The opposite would be decursive, right? That's got to be a word, right? Recursive would mean recursive would be more towards referencing the flow rather than the actual cursiveness. Probably. I don't know. It's a really hard concept to like. That's some English major nonsense. Or wait, discursive. Yeah. I guess that makes sense. Yeah, not recursive. I said recursive. What the hell? I'm sorry. My brain is working a little hard right now to try to think about all these words. Which recursive is a word, actually. So, hello, purpled. Greetings. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense, actually. Discursive. Huh. Okay, I like that. I like that a lot. All right, all. I am gonna call it probably for the night. I've got another confusing one. Oh, geez. I'll take a look. Oh, you don't even know, Dyer. We got jump scared today by chat with a donation. We got spooked today. It's officially spooky season. Gaming, leave a follow. It is officially spooky season. And also, remember, September ends in about an hour and 40 minutes. So if you're interested in supporting the stream for 20% off, Dyer, thank you for the 500 biddies, my dude. It is Friday, my dudes. Couple hours to go here. Yeah. Right, well, it is currently October where I live. Of course, I have a 2-day sub left on my... Well, what about extending the sub, right? You should be able to, if you're interested, you should be able to pay for extending the sub using the 20% off. Now it goes back to full price. Oh, that's stupid. That's stupid. You can't game the system. All right, I'll help you out with this one last homework assignment. This one last math problem. Because this one is a little bit easier. There's no tables involved. And I'm kind of interested. I read it and now I want to do it. Just to prove that I can do it. All right, here's the math problem. A 9-inch candle burns down in 12 hours. How many hours will it have burned in 3 3/8 inches? So 3.375. So 9 inches equals 12 hours. Therefore, this inches equals... This one you guys should be able to do. Yeah, this one's a little bit easier. I agree. When do you stream again? Yeah. So for anybody that is interested in watching me, we are currently on a partner push, so I would really, really appreciate it if you did come back to watch this stream. I stream every day except for Tuesday and Sunday. And I start around 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And if you're not following me on social media, like Twitter and Instagram and Discord, I would really appreciate it if you did. Use centimeters like normal people. Trying to find something to write on?
You like jazz?
What do you mean, Dyer? What are you trying to write on? King, leave the follow. Is it 5 hours? Did you do it? Is that right? Is it? Twelve times 3.375. I meant writing. I spoke. Oh, okay. No worries, Dan. Oh, are you using voice to text on Twitch on your phone? That is so funny. And your hands are wet. Are you in the shower? Oh, you're washing dishes. All right. Fair enough. To be fair, I watch a lot of Twitch streams in the shower, so no hate, no shame.
You like jazz?
No hate. Time, thank you to follow. Y'all made me smart. I don't think we really made you smart, because to be fair, we did your homework. What do you mean, what? What do you mean, what? Well, that was fun. I really enjoyed actually, Oh, thank you, Time. I appreciate that. You know, I don't know what. I'm confused. I have no clue. Yeah, how are you doing, Time? It's nice to meet you. How are you watching Twitch in the shower? What do you mean? I take my phone, I open up Twitch, and then I have like a little, like a mirror that's used for shaving that has a little stand to hold the razor, and I just put the phone on it. And I'm able to watch that way. I watch a lot of shit in the shower. YouTube videos, Twitch. Like, why not? That's good, Time. I'm sorry that you're catching like the end of the stream. For people that don't know who I am or want a little intro. My name is Tyler. I'm a variety streamer. I'm in grad school to become a therapist. And you should follow me on social media. I'd appreciate it. My man is addicted. What am I addicted to? Is your phone waterproof? No, I just don't care. The kitty is all. Oh, you want to see a kitty dyer? Chat, do you really want to see my kitty? Do you? Because we got a sleepy kitty right here. You want to see Sleepy Kitty? All right. She's out. Honestly, though, sleepy cats are such a vibe. It's like sleepy dogs are cute, but sleepy cats are different. They're different. I don't know. I feel like they generate a different energy. And look how pink her toe beans are. I just want to touch them. Oh, that's very cute, Dyer. That's very cute. You guys are cute. I really enjoy you. Thank you for being here tonight. It was nice to see you all. Sleepy cats are tops. Sleepy dogs are verse. That's funny. I could see that. I see what you mean. Well, it's different because cats sleep way more than dogs do. Like, cats sleep, like, what? Like, 14 hours a day or something? Verse kings rise up. I agree. 70%? Yeah, that makes sense. Cats sleep a lot. Dogs never sleep. That's cute, Angelina. I am a sleepy kitty right now. That is right. That is right. I am so sleepy right now. It's been a long day for me. Even though I've literally been sleeping all day. I feel like if I sleep all day, it doesn't help my exhaustion. It just contributes to it, actually. So, like, the fact that I've slept, like, 16 hours today or something, I'm just more tired. Yeah, I'm probably going to be ending stream. I'd like to go get something to eat. Alright, well, I guess I'll end stream. So tomorrow, which is technically today for me, is Friday. I stream every day except for Tuesday and Sunday, and I start at 10 p.m. Tomorrow, Friday, we are going to be spinning wheels. Tomorrow's going to be chaotic, essentially, is what I'm saying. Today was more chill, educational. Tomorrow is going to be more chaotic. There may or may not be alcohol involved, and there will probably be, I don't know, there's going to be stress and sweat involved tomorrow. So if you would like to come out, I would really appreciate it. We're on a partner push, so every view really does help. Yeah, I'm glad you guys enjoyed the presentation. If you missed out at the beginning of today's stream, I did a presentation that I had to do for class, and I did it for you guys, and it's about race. It's fun. So if you would like to watch it, go watch the VOD. I pretty much did the presentation just like I did in my class, and I got a perfect grade on my presentation, so I'm very pleased. Yeah, the wheels are pure chaos, and that's just what's going to be tomorrow. If you're not following me on social media, I would really appreciate it if you did. Twitter, Instagram, Discord, YouTube. Definitely Twitter and Discord, though. Those are my favorites. I want to hit 1,000 followers on Twitter. That'd be really cool. So I'm going to do end of night wrap up. I'm going to read off all the subs, all the donations, all the biddies, all the love that you guys have sent me, starting from the very beginning, about 3.5 hours ago. Which, by the way, thank you to everybody that did donate this month. All the people that gifted subs this month. It's September. September ends in about 1 hour and 28 minutes. So if you want to gift subs or subscribe to any of your favorite content creators on Twitch, I would recommend doing it within the next hour. I would recommend doing it in the next hour before you have to pay $1 more. So, but tomorrow, if you want to save your subs for tomorrow is going to be very interesting. We'll see. Thank you, Anna. Do I have 10 ticks? I'll look, Schwartz. I'll look. And yeah, I'm down. I want to eat my dinner for sure. So starting from the very beginning, about 3.5 hours ago.
You like jazz?
Ona with the 14 months. Ellie with the 15 months. Andy with the 3 months. Ona with the 5. Oh wait, we'll save that. Linda with the. It says 4 gifted, but I swore it was 5. Linda with the 5 gifted. DJ with a $6.66 dono. DJ with a gifted sub. Xdad with a gifted. Yo, Xdad. Thanks so much for the gifted sub. I'm definitely going to check out your Twitch channel. Follow all of your social media. And then probably gift as many subs as I can to your channel. Because you deserve it. Cruel Rice with a raid of 40. Thank you. Scoosh with a raid. Scoosh with a gifted sub. Dyer with 500 biddies. And then last and certainly not least, our sugar father of the night, Ona with the 5 gifter. Thank you, dude. I really appreciate it. Thank you to everybody that did donate to the people that gifted subs. Thank you for supporting the channel and me as a content creator. Thank you for paying my rent and buying my Chipotle. That means a lot. I'm going to turn on the goodbye sugar so that you guys can say goodnight to me and everyone else in the stream. It costs 1 channel point. Please feel free to spam. Yo, Ona, holy moly. Wow, thank you for the 5 gifted, dude. That really means a lot. Eat some Chipotle? Oh, I will. I will because of you. Thank you. That's really kind of you. Thank you, dude. Oh, wait. Is my math wrong? No, my math makes sense. I appreciate you, dude. You have no clue. I really do. Well, today was a little rough on the bank account because today was rent day, so it really does mean a lot. I'm going to try to go buy sugar. Let me do that. How the hell was I doing that? Where the hell is it? There it is. Actually, it was $20 because it's currently September. All right, all. I'm going to turn on the buy sugar. It's a way of you to say goodnight to me and everyone else in the stream. It costs 1 channel point. Feel free to spam it as much as you would like. You can take up the entire stream if you would like to. I will be back on tomorrow. I'll be back on tomorrow, which is Friday. There may or may not be wine involved or drinks. It's been a long week for me, so I really want to drink. I feel like I've been drinking more than normal. I don't know. I kind of want to drink. So that'll be tomorrow. It'll be a little chaotic. I hope I see you there. And everyone, until next time, until tomorrow, thank you, bunnies. I'm sorry that you will not be there. Until tomorrow, remember taking something from today. Everything is art. And, yeah, everything is art. Even a blank canvas. Do you like White Claw? No. Good night, everybody. I appreciate you. Have a really good night. I love you.